school districts are still figuring out how to send children safely back to school, and many are questioning how parents and teachers can make sure kids keep their masks on. WCPO 9 News reporter Pat LaFleur went to the professionals for advice.
It's tough enough to get a student to sit still, let alone keep a mask on all day long.
I think if we show our students that, we can make the best of this situation, that it will hopefully roll over onto them.
Mason Elementary School fourth grade teacher Carol Gebhardt wants to make sure her students are being safe.
How do you make sure that a 7, 8, 9-year-old keeps their mask on throughout the day? How do you even begin to make sure that happens?
Well, I know I have thought about that many times. I've seen many funny memes about what's going to really happen. But I think also if you are modeling that, wearing it, and then at the beginning of the year setting up that, this is good for us, this is good for our safety, and we want to wear these. These are a positive thing.
We also spoke with Dr. Josh Jasfin, Cincinnati Children's leading expert on infection prevention and control and associate professor of infectious disease.
We're not born knowing how to brush our teeth, how to put on clothes, how to wear shoes, how to behave. If a child will respond to incentives, star on a chart that leads to a reward, the child gets to choose the kind of mask or the logo on the mask. The child's obsessed with Marvel comics. The child's obsessed with dinosaurs. Put those on the mask.
Dr. Jasfin agreed with Gebhardt that parents and teachers lead by example on this issue.
Number one, we lead by example. Number two, we set expectations. This is acceptable, this is not acceptable.
For Dr. Jasfin, it's about figuring out the best way to acclimate your child to wearing a mask.
If a child is having trouble wearing a mask, is not so much not to force the issue, but rather to try to understand why that's happening.
Reporting, Pat LaFleur, WCPO 9 News.